It's North Face week. What can go wrong here, right?
I feel like I'm chosen, I'm covered in gold.
Welcome back, friends, to another episode of Fauntleroy's Finest. Today we are going to take a look at Supreme Spring Summer 21 Week 5. So for my initial look at everything, I'm not actually that excited about this release. I do think there are things that will have value for sure, but overall, not my favorite North Face release. I have heard people that say that they don't like the pattern that they're using on the studded stuff. I actually don't mind the pattern that much. My problem right now are the retails on these things are just really, really high. I just think it's going to take a little bit of navigation to find the things that are worth going for this week. And if you haven't done so already, please take this opportunity to subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and like the video. I know it's just the beginning. You don't know if you'll like it. I'm just going to tell you you're going to like it. So go ahead and do it now. And why don't you throw a comment down below, because, you know, that just helps get these videos out there. This is important stuff. I mean, what I say here could potentially impact the political climate for decades to come.
I don't care. I don't.
All right, I just want to jump into this one. There are a lot of items releasing. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing I did last week. I split it up into the Supreme items and then the collab items on their own. With that being said,
Roll up, help me calm down when I'm moving high speed.
I don't have anywhere to go, actually, after that. That's a lot of pizzazz. Okay, so we have the Supreme items. I'm going to just cut these in half. I'm going to talk about the bottom section first and then the top section and why I put things where I did. First off, the things on the very bottom row actually aren't bad items. I'm just really looking at resale value for things. The shorts are actually really nice. The soccer shorts for $98. That's not a bad price for shorts. And the pleated pants I hear are very nice. Jacob is definitely going to go for those teal ones. You know he is. I mean, I haven't seen his video yet. I try not to watch anybody's videos before I would do my own. I know he's going to say he's going to try to cop those. 100%. No question about it. Teal pants are for him. And those are $158. That's not awful. But again, I think those are personals. Both of those items. The shorts are nice. The pants are nice. But they're nice for you to wear, not to sell. Above those are my items that I think are potential hold items. And I kind of think this whole week in general is a hold week. You know, holding like from Stonks. So the soccer jersey I actually think is really good. I love that soccer jersey. I think it looks really cool. I like the black one a lot. And in 110, not that bad. Do I think you're going to be able to resell that thing? I don't know. I'm not sure. Who knows? But to me, that's one of their best soccer jerseys that they've ever made. I like the Arabic logo. If you're from the South, I wouldn't walk around with that on because they're going to get confused. And I just want to not have a situation.
Motherfucker.
Other than that, it's a pretty dope little piece. So the next one is this Heart Arc logo hoodie. Honestly, these don't do horribly bad over time. Again, I would say if you stick with the black colors, it's probably better. It could do something. The green and the red is a very Christmassy one. So, I mean, you know, maybe hold it till December. That's a long hold, though. And next to it is the Everlasting pull-up sweater. Again, I think these are all fine. I would say stick with the black colorways. Go with extra large, and you'll be all right. I wouldn't be grabbing larges in those to resell. They'll probably sit for a little while anyways, so you probably don't even have to worry about these with your first cart. Maybe grab them both in a multi-cart and then save on the shipping. There you go. The flannel is a no. I mean, it's cool. I like it. It's wearable, but it's not going to resell. $138, it's kind of high for that. Now, these are the items that I think have the best potential, and the only reason some of them are up there are because of the price. So, like, all the hats are up there because their price is fairly low, and you could make a little bit on those day one. I will say that the camp cap, that's $48. It's a mesh camp cap. I would say that's probably a pass, and I would also say that the 6-panel is probably not the best 6-panel that I've ever seen. Any of these things, if you're thinking to multi-cart and get it into a cart to save on the $10 in shipping, then it makes it a little bit more worthwhile, but for the most part, they are not worth single carting. And I don't even believe that this New Era hat is worth getting a single cart. And I don't think it'll be easy to get it if you don't try to single cart it. The one thing I can say about this New Era hat, obviously they pumped out a million of these New Era hats, but this one is the first one that puts the box logo on the back. That's a little bit different. Maybe it's worth grabbing. I don't know. I'm probably not interested. If you do go for that one, go for the navy or go for the black. Those are usually the better ones to go for. My sleeper item this week is this sweater. I think this for 158, if that's the right price. These prices are pulled from a couple of different places, and then I also went back and did some research and what items have sold for in the past. So that's where I'm getting these prices. And 158 is normal for their sweaters. I think this is actually a really nice piece. I don't know if it has the potential to resell. I do think it is a really nice piece though, and the sweaters tend to do okay. Obviously, the best Supreme item this week is this camera. I saw that Drops by Jay posted that it's 40 something dollars. There's no way in hell that it's $46. So this camera, without the Supreme branding on it, retails for around $60. I'm going to assume this camera is going to be somewhere between $100 and $110, maybe even more. So it is not a disposable camera, which is what I thought originally. It is a reusable 35mm camera. You can buy film for it and use it. But at the end of the day, it's mostly a novelty item, to be honest with you, and it's still just going to be something that somebody puts on the back of the shelf. I think it really depends on retail. I feel like if the retail on this is 100 or less, if this is an item that sells out really fast, you could get a really good like quick sale on it. But I don't know. It's still a cool item, and I would definitely recommend if you're buying stuff, try to go for it. Why not, right? As long as it's not too expensive. I don't see a whole lot of stuff that I love on the Supreme side of things, so let's take a quick look at the collaboration items. This is the North Face Studded collection, so you know that they mean business. So the first item I'm going to take a look at on the bottom are the Studded Nuptse Pants. I don't think so. I don't like these. I don't think anybody should wear these. If you're snowboarding, then yeah, you need these. It makes sense. But if you are, I don't know, not snowboarding, you probably don't need these. The vest as well. Like, the one thing I will say about the vest is they don't actually make that many of them. I only know of one other one, and it has like a woodland pattern on it. But I don't think it's gonna flip. I don't even understand the point of a vest. Like, I need sleeves. Like, if I'm cold, I want sleeves. I just don't want to wear a vest. I don't know. It's just not me. Next up is this jacket. It's a mountain jacket, which is a really nice jacket. However, it's really expensive. Maybe if you're lucky, $100 over what you paid for it. I still think most of this stuff is a hold. Like, I don't think you're getting a good amount right away for any of these things. And to be honest with you, it's not the best mountain jacket that I've seen from them. Even the ones last year were better. Okay, so this blanket. Now, I know you're thinking it can't be $348. The last time they did a Nuptse blanket was the Mountain Collection, and that was the retail on that one, $348. You can go buy it today for like $200 and something. So if you wait a few months, you might be able to buy it under retail if you play your cards right. Again, my prices aren't confirmed. Drops by Jay has this priced at like 158, and if it's 158, then it is totally more of a what the heck kind of item, because you never know. And I do see them selling for 200 plus. Again, the last one retailed for 348 exactly, and that was a while back. They've upped all their prices since then, so I don't see the price going down on anything. So that's what I think the price is, and if that's the price, no sir, no thank you, no way. Okay, the next item is the tote. Now, I don't see this doing anything. 148 is way too high for a tote. This is what the last tote that they sold went for. I am very confident that this price point is going to be 148. And if that is the case, I would say no. I don't like them. This pattern doesn't look very good in tote form. I don't really know what does, but this pattern certainly is not the one that is going to change my mind. So here are my items that I think maybe are the best ones to target from the North Face collaboration. My sleeper pick for this week kind of are these mules, these slippers. So they're supposed to be really comfortable, and they have some non-slip traction on the bottom. I think that $88 isn't bad, and I do think that they have the potential to do pretty well over time. I would say stick with the black ones. Again, this is sort of a risky move, and it definitely depends on the retail, but if these are under $100, I think there's some money to be made on these guys. Also, next to those, we have the duffel bag. Now, this is the small duffel bag. It normally goes for about $99 retail without the Supreme collaboration. These are a little bit smaller than the duffel bags that Supreme themselves are making, and they're going to be going for more money. I actually like the Supreme ones. I have one here somewhere, but I like the Supreme duffel bags from this year a lot better than these. I just don't see a lot of wiggle room with these. I don't see them going for too much more than, 200, and 250 just sounds like too much. So at a price point of 168, by the time you get it home, you're only making like, some Panda Express money or something. So for me, my third place item this week is the Nupsy jacket. It's going to be $398, so that's a really hefty price point. And yes, these do have the potential to go for big bucks. There are some of these Nupsies that go for thousands of dollars, but those were a lot more rare when they came out, and they're a better pattern, honestly. Like, I do not doubt that these will get in the 500s, possibly higher. I don't doubt that at all. What I do doubt is that it's going to happen anytime soon. To make it worthwhile for buying, this stuff will have to be held until at least the winter time, and potentially you'll have to hold it for another year. I'm actually not interested in these. I think that the Nike jacket that I picked up will be able to resell for a similar price to these, and they were a lot cheaper. Again, if you can get XL in black, that's the best one to go for. And if you can get that day one, you might be able to flip it pretty well, but I wouldn't advise it. I think there's better places to put your money. Okay, so this week my second place item is going to be the t-shirt. It is an all-over t-shirt, front and back, and the retail's at $54. I've seen some other folks say that the retail is going to be $74. Usually the retail on the shirts are $54. It is an all-over print, so maybe it's a little more expensive, but I don't see it. They already are charging the premium at $54. If it's $70, don't buy it, okay? Don't worry about it. If it's $54, yeah, it's fine. There's only one colorway, so you can't go wrong there. Get your extra larges, smalls. Usually the North Face tees go for right around 100, even for mediums, so the better sizes go up from there. So that means my number one item this week is the North Face Climb hoodie. I do really like the hoodie, and I've also seen some different prices on it. I saw Jay said $138. I think that's the old prices on the hoodies, though. I believe this one will be $158. I can't imagine they're going to sell a collaboration piece for less than what they did, like the Cause one or anything like that. So my guess is $158. Potentially it could be $168 because it is an all-over print. That being said, I still think it is the best item of the week. Also, again, one colorway. I think both of those items having only one colorway and basically only one run of them will make them more valuable over time. I do know that Larry in the Discord, and if you don't know who Larry is, this is his channel. Please go watch his stuff. He's always unboxing the heat. But Larry in the Discord did mention that it looks like the piece on the bottom doesn't match up with the print on the top. Very nitpicky, but that's Larry for you. That is a good call, Larry. It doesn't bother me as much. I just don't think most people will notice that, and I think for resale, it doesn't matter.
The cow goes.
It most certainly does not.
Okay, guys, so that is about it. Not the craziest week this week. I was a lot more excited when I heard North Face, and then I saw what was coming out, and I was not as excited about it. But I do still think there's money to be made on some of those items, but on most items, I think it's going to be a big old hold week. I will not be able to make a live cup video this week. I am going to be on an airplane going to the Philippines. So I'm pretty sure Swift Soul's not going to work for me on a plane in the middle of the ocean, but you know what? I am going to give it a shot. Maybe if I'm lucky, Lewis will run a slot for me for a t-shirt or something, just for the personal. But if not, oh well. I hope you guys cook everything that you want on Thursday. Thank you again for showing up, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!
I feel like I'm chosen, I'm covered in gold.